You're watching my Twitch, or you're watching the link?
I'm watching the link.
Dude, you can watch me play Pokemon and then watch the link.
No, I'm gonna watch this newscast.
Dude, I'm gonna play Reborn. Because this is like big stuff, Becca. I gotta remember what controls are, though. I don't remember what the controls are for Reborn.
Tyler's scared he may not be able to move out. I said, well, you're forced to move out, so you'll still be fine if it's protected. And you're moving 3 houses down.
Alright, let's see here. Controls are... down, left, right. Oh, my desktop audio is probably super loud. Alright. Down, left, right. Ah! No, I'm tweaking my wrong thing.
When it comes to the setups for the phones, I really have no idea.
Down, left, right. Action, action. Hello, whoever's tuning in right now, we are waiting on, what's up? Chase, you hear the news? Page down. I'll run quick save, fast forward. What's my... Oh wait, this is movement. What's my start button? It's right. Oh wait. How did I even get that? Oh, that's start. Then what's... Oh well. I don't even remember. Alright, Becca, I'm gonna go because I have people on my stream now.
Okay.
Alright, bye, Becca.
Alright.
Okay, so here's the lowdown of what's going on. So it turns out that Governor Walz is giving a speech about Minnesota stuff at like 2 p.m. I'm gonna take out my sweater because it's really hot in here actually now. I'll tell her you said hi, yeah. But yeah, apparently Governor Walz is giving a speech at like 2 p.m. And he is going to be talking about certain things. So I'm just going to react to it because I really want to know like what's happening in Minnesota because, you know, I'm a Minnesota person and I care about my state. This is just a link that my sister gave me. And so while we're in the waiting room for that, I'm going to be playing some Pokemon Reborn because this was a game I was playing on my YouTube channel and I want to keep playing it. And yeah, so we are playing Reborn on Twitch until this thing comes up, and I might turn into a YouTube video. I don't know yet. But yeah, anyways, because I haven't done Reborn forever, so I have no idea like what's on my bag, what's like around, what do I have? I have like nothing. Yeah, I really want to know, like, are we going to Minnesota lockdown or like what's up? But it seems like I'm really weak right now. Which is not good. I need to like get out of this dungeon. I should check for... Do I have an escape rope? That could be really nice. No escape rope. Oh my gosh. No escape rope. This is going to be really bad. Anno paralyzed, you'll pull... Charge beam. Okay, what do I have? How many embers do I have left? Ah! Oh, I have a ton of embers left. Okay, so I could probably just ember my way out of this dungeon. If I can remember how to get out of this dungeon. Like, I don't remember anything about this dungeon. I guess we just... I forgot how epic the music was for this game, though. I don't actually know if this can... This should be able to one-shot, right? Oh, yeah. Alright, we'll Dragon Rage our way out. Alright, let's see here. Playing some Reborn. Waiting for... We got about 11 minutes to just chill. What do you mean? Oh, dude, I don't remember... Do you know the last time I played this game? Do you know the last time I played Reborn? Because I don't. Dude, that's like 0 EXP. Okay, I must have came in this way. Oh, we found it. Dude, let's go. Can I go out this way? I have no idea where I am. Why is Dragon Rage so busted? Where's my mouse, actually? My mouse is right there. Okay. 2:50, so it's not 3 o'clock yet. Yeah, it's been forever since I played this game. Let's see here. Alright, level 24, PogChamp. Good old Star Char. Team 60 Quash. They make Quash a TM? That sounds bad. That sounds really bad. Ah! Can I not leave this way? I am so unsure of what's happening. I just want to get out. Let me out. Let's see here. How much damage does an Ember do? Does that get the knockout? Don't crit me! Okay. Let's see here. Oh, you're on lunch. Okay. So, thanks for stopping by. If you want to know what happens, then just come by the stream in like an hour or so. I'll give a TLDR of everything that's happened. Wait, this is the way I came. How do I get out? Maybe I gotta go up these stairs? Okay, yeah. I just need a... Wait, this is the way I came. Frick. I need a Pokemon Center, dang it. If I go up this way... I come out there. I go this way. I just came this way. Oh. Oh boy. Why does this seem so hard? Chat, have you guys played Reborn before? This is just like a cold playthrough. How is chat doing today? Like, we're out here, we're waiting for the Minnesota talk. We want to know what's going on. Like, how are you guys doing today? As a whole. If you've never seen Reborn before, this is Pokemon Reborn. It's a fan-made game. It's really fun to play. Well, I really like it. Yeah, if you hear clickety-clack in the background, that is my keyboard. And this is a Nuzlocke playthrough. Or at least it's meant to be a Nuzlocke playthrough. But we're really just waiting for the announcement that Minnesota's going to make. Apparently Minnesota, like, the rumor that I keep hearing is that Minnesota's going on full lockdown. Go up this way, down this way. Do you want to... Yeah. Who are we sending the PC? Do we want Butters to go Stank? We'll send Stank. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, let's keep moving. Oh, it means I gotta undo everything I just did. Let's go. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun. December should knock out Trubbish. Okay, it did. PogChamp. Let's go. Doot, 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 doot. 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 Okay. I just need to get out. Just gotta get out. We just gotta get out. If the world ends up crumbled down into the seas, baby. Just gotta get out. Just gotta get out. Oh, sorry. I found the Ultra Ball up here, and that's like it. Okay, so there's just an Ultra Ball there. The heck? We're moving. We're moving through. I'm trying to find my way through the game because I don't know what I'm doing. Bun-dun. Bun. Training up Star Char. I'll have to do some switch training later. Can't just go that way. Alright, and so I'm... Do 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 do. Oh, that's right. I gotta go that way. No. Wait. What? I don't know. I must be missing something. What the heck am I missing? If I go up these stairs and in this room, come out here. Guess we gotta go this way. Ah! There we go. Jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. Da-da. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Do do do. What's this guy have to say? Recognize you as the guy that got gypped that rare Pokemon back in the Grand Hall. Oh, that's right, yeah, because way back in the day we got gypped by a Pokemon. Do 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 do. I don't know what's happening. What? Okay, what'd that box say? Oh! Just talk to the box. Don't battle me, bro. Oh! Oh, he's got a Cascoon PogChamp. Bum 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 bum. Okay, not bad, not bad. I'm gonna turn this down. Shouldn't turn down the audio too much for you guys, but you know, I gotta be able to hear. Paris, no. I'm depending on my carry. Let's go. We got there, boys and girls. If I go down these stairs. About to battle that dude. Yeah. Dude, I wish I had more potions or something. How much dollars is this guy gonna give me? Oh wait, it's 3. It's 3. Okay. So that means we need this guy. I need to get out of this game. Out of this battle. There we go. He only gave me $30 for that. Anyways. Let's see here. So I did that. Options. Okay. In terms of volume,
we've pitched in together to help neighbors when they needed it, and the state made changes, everything from unemployment insurance to distancing our children, figuring out ways that we could provide child care for our critical workforce in the healthcare industry. We also know we need to have a plan of attack on how we're going to battle COVID, how we're going to make sure that we reduce the impact, especially deaths of our neighbors. And the way we do that is we use the best data possible. We model that data, and then we back plan with a plan to get there. Today, I'd like to take just a little bit of time to show you what we've been able to do with incredible work with some of our partners over at the University of Minnesota and the Minnesota Department of Health. Some of the things we know about the spread of COVID-19 now over the 4 months we've been able to see from China to South Korea to Italy to New York, California, and other places. We're able to build a model. And those folks over at the University of Minnesota Department of Public Health and our Minnesota Department of Health were able to put in some scenarios. And those scenarios are on a sliding spectrum. We modeled 2 of them. If no mitigation and COVID is allowed to go through the public, what would happen? What would the time frame be, and what would the loss of life look like? And significant mitigation. And significant mitigation is on a sliding scale, and it comes with its own costs, which I will address. Up till this point, we're informing our decisions based on what those things show us. So we're taking Minnesota-specific data, and again, we are in day 12 since we issued the executive order. We're in day 8 since our bars and restaurants closed, so it's very quickly moving. Folks in a multinational effort with the researchers at the University of Minnesota and in the state were able to put in Minnesota-specific data because we don't look exactly the same in demographics as Italy or China or New York City, but some of the patterns that emerge can be modeled. So the demographic data is ours to the best of our ability, and we're using the best
trying to see what's happening in my
data that
state
we're
right now.
gathering across the world on COVID-19. I do want to stress, as any researcher will tell you this, there are still uncertainties in the modeling. It will continue to refine, and there's changes that we can make to that, and the modeling matters because the interventions that we do
as much as I want to see what's happening in my state right now,
move up and down the number of deaths or the number of people adversely affected by COVID. So as more information comes in daily, the model is continuing to be
that
updated.
over a little bit.
First of all, what we know about COVID-19, it transmits at a faster rate than many things that we've seen.
Minnesota, like what's happening in Minnesota? We don't have in Pennsylvania. We're like mildly shut down.
We're asymptomatic through the entire time and are out the other end of it. About 85% of people will experience mild non-hospitalization type of symptoms. The dry cough, the runny nose, the aches and pains, the fever.
Play some Pokemon,
not always,
find out what's happening here.
But what we do know is that 15% of the population will require some
I need to
type of
conserve embers,
hospitalization.
actually.
And of that, the most concerning piece is 5% require ICU. If we just let this thing run its course and did nothing, upwards of 74,000 Minnesotans could be killed by this. Of course, that would impact those with compromised immune system, the elderly. But at this point in time, we're starting to see new research that shows that all age groups. Here in Minnesota, our cases range from 6 months to 94 years. At this point in time, because of the incredible work and because of the care we're getting, we only have 1 death. We do have 12 people in ICU. That's up from 7 yesterday. That is a critical number. The objective of everything we're doing here is it's too late to flatten the curve, as we talked about. The testing regimen was not in place soon enough for us to be able to do that or expand it enough. So what our objective is now is to move the infection rate out, slow it down, and buy time so that the resources of the ICU and the hospitals and the things that we're going to talk about today can be stood up to address that. Because if you get sick, and if you need hospitalization, and if you need an ICU, and if that ICU is available with a ventilator and all of the things you need, you have a 10 times greater chance of surviving this. If we get to a situation which we've seen in certain parts of the world, and the place we cannot get to is when someone can't get that ICU care, we see the death rate skyrocket. So here in Minnesota, our attempt is to move the infection rates out, buy us time to have a surge of ICU units, and then move to the testing phase. So when the second wave of this comes through, we can flatten the curve and we can keep it under the numbers that we need. So in the first scenario they ran,
Butters, no!
We did not do that, and I'll explain that. We took significant mitigation, and I will comment on that. Minnesota seems to be doing this better than any other state, and we're able to see that through cell phone data, through travel patterns, and of course, anecdotally, we're seeing that most people are staying home when they can, social distancing and making difference. Had we not done that, this model started last Sunday night because it took us about 4 days of round-the-clock work starting last Tuesday as we thought about what does it mean to ask more people to stay at home, or you're hearing about shelter in place.
No, this is a Nuzlocke too, so it sucks.
Just to be clear, a shelter in place simply moves the date out. It doesn't do anything in terms of reducing the infection rates unless we have either a vaccine or therapeutics or increased ICU capacity. You're still going to get the same results, just at a later time. So what happens with this scenario you're seeing here, had we not done anything, 9 weeks from last Sunday night, we would have reached peak epidemic, and I'll show you exactly what that means in numbers. But the terrifying part, and the thing we cannot allow to happen, is we would have reached peak ICU capacity in 6 weeks. And that 235 beds, that's not a misprint. That's what's available today, and that's what's really pressing on us to have to change. And I'll show you the plan, and there is a plan with a back plan timeline to let us get there. What would have happened then at 6 weeks, that time from 6 weeks to 9 weeks,
Governor Walz,
exactly
I understand
in Italy,
that this is like a big deal.
The numbers jump from 10
I understand that we have
to
like
50
I want to know like what
they're
going to do
because there is no ICU capacity
to Minnesota.
And the numbers are still
like I want to know
up.
what they're going
That's
to do.
That's what we need to avoid. That's the mitigation.
Because he's given us statistics that like we've seen many times before.
Left,
I want to know like what's actually like going on here.
You're seeing the outcomes and the number of hospitalized. The numbers would go to about 60,000, and that would have hit, as you saw in the first one, at about day 63.
Are they going to shut down Minnesota? Are they going to like? What are they going to do?
To nearly 6,000. I go back and show you again. 6,000 people would have needed ICU, knowing that if they didn't get it, there was a 10-time greater chance that they would die. We have 235 available. So by the end of April, with no mitigation and the situation we're in, we would have seen thousands not getting the care, and that's where the numbers would go up. The peak infection rate you're seeing on the right side with the blue line would see about 2.4 million Minnesotans infected. And as I said earlier, 85% of them would require no hospitalization, would recover, and that will start to build the natural immunity, because this will come. Most of us, as I've said before, in the absence of a vaccine,
that was such a random
battle. We'll experience this over the course of this next year to 18 months. The hope is, because of the slow mutation rates we're seeing in this, that maybe a vaccine will be moved up. We can't count on that. We have to count on the mitigation of moving the lines further out, upping the ICU beds, and then testing so to make sure when it comes back again, we're prepared to isolate the most vulnerable folks. Scenario two is changing person-to-person contact. And what we're going to ask for is, and so you get a chance to see this.
Yeah, I'm guessing that
You could go.
Well, like
and you
our
could
state's
ask
weird
for
because like
shelter
our
in
state they
place.
shut down Philly,
And I
right?
think to
But they
dispel
didn't
what
shut
a
down
myth
like the
is,
rest of the
if
state.
we did that, and we have already reduced
So like
contact
I
by
want to
about
know like
50%
are they going
in
to do the same thing in
Minnesota,
Minnesota? They're
you
going to shut down the
have
Twin
bought us
Cities and then
valuable
like
time
not
by
the
doing
rural
that.
area
So
like
the
they did here?
9-week number that
Or are
you
they
saw
gonna?
at peak has already been
What's
moved
gonna
up
happen?
by the 50%. If we went to a more stringent, which we will do for a short time, and it's what I'm issuing today, it will
I
buy
can't
us
go
a
that
little
way.
more time. If
What's
I
this chick
put
have to
on
say?
shelter in place indefinitely, what that would do would buy more time, but it would not reduce the infection rates that would
Well,
eventually
listen,
be coming.
civilians
It
in
would
this
not,
area
the minute that we
advised
came
refuge.
off of that, barring a vaccine, numbers would shoot
Gotcha.
back up and ICU use would be overrun. So the attempt here is to strike a proper balance of making sure that our economy can function, we protect the most vulnerable, we slow the rate to buy us time and build out our capacity to deal with this. So significant mitigation that we're going to do for 2 weeks will reduce us from, will move us up from 50% interaction, stopping social interactions, to 80% stopping of that. We'll follow up by physical distancing, which we've already done, which is reducing it by 50%, followed by a physical distancing for the vulnerable. What this time we're buying will allow us to do in
that's true.
addition
They're not sheltering in place.
to the upping
I'm
the
very
ICUs, to standing
curious
up mobile
if that's what's going to
hospitals,
happen in
to
Minnesota before
providing
it happens
more ventilators,
to
more
us.
personal protective
Because like we
equipment,
haven't been, we're
and
not
more
sheltering in place,
testing
are we?
will also allow us to identify people who should
Like
be
I don't think we're sheltering in
sheltered
place.
at home for a longer period of time. And I think, as many of you have said, and it's intuitive to say so, if we've already had it and we're
Like,
not
I
at
feel like
risk,
we're not
why are we
sheltering
not
in
allowed
place?
to go about our daily
But maybe we
work?
are, and I'm just
One of the
uninformed.
things is, if still
That
trying
could
to
be.
understand the susceptibility of passing it on to the most vulnerable. We need to do a better job, and they're doing it on their own. Elderly, immune-compromised folks are starting to shelter in place. We'll do a better job of that. So the outcome, if we do this scenario, is we move to 14 weeks instead of 9 weeks to the peak, and we move the ICU capacity from 6 weeks to 11 weeks. When we back plan from that, and I have been in constant contact with our private sector hospitals, CEOs, I was on the phone today with the CEOs of Medtronic and 3M, and we're working with our private sector supply chain experts who are coming in. This thing you keep hearing on the news, governors are trying to compete against one another. When we go out to try and buy some of this, the federal government buys it, puts it in a stockpile, and then redistributes it. Had that been done months ago, makes great sense. It's very frustrating now because it's shorting areas that we have supply chains ready to operate that are being pulled out because of that. So we're bringing in experts who know about supply chains
Poor
from
Patrick,
the private sector
poor Eunice,
better
and
than
poor
anyone
Butters.
else. And in that 11 weeks that we're asking
Let's see.
you to shelter at home
Who's
for
gonna
2
join
weeks,
the party?
to continue to social distance, to continue to go about what we've basically been
Dude,
doing
we got-
over
we
the
got
last
trash join the
week
party.
and a half, that will buy us enough
wait.
time that, working with the Corps of Engineers, we will be
Okay.
able to transfer
X
our
attack.
arenas or our stadiums
Which of these
into
Pokemon should join my party?
hospitals. We may be able to use motel space to have stand up those rooms. We will be able to stockpile the personal protective equipment and get the ventilators into the system that raise that critical number of what hospital ICU capacity is, while keeping the number of infections low enough that when people go in and we're reaching peak capacity, somebody gets better and moves out and another person uses that ventilator. And we keep rotating through as this moves through. We will get closer then to better therapeutics.
I don't have
and that'll take us
Emvor.
closer to a vaccine, so when it comes
I
back to
got Kricketot, Shelly.
Here's
I got
the
Shelly the
scenarios you see
Kricketot.
it moving.
I got Singe
We
the
moved
Pants
numbers
here.
out quite
I got Timmy
significantly.
the Missino.
The only thing we're able to
I got
flatten
Yoon,
a little bit, and
the
this is
Iggly
what
Buff.
we're trying to do, because I believe
I got
at this
Penny,
point in time,
the
medical experts
Slurpuff.
believe it, and our private
I got
sector
Stank
partners
the
believe it.
Stunky.
The only thing we're able to
And I got
flatten is
Trash
the
the
ICU
Trubbish.
usage and its capacity. So we're still going to see the same numbers. You're still going to see, by somewhere in there on day 150 or so,
I don't think
2
there's anything
million
else
of
in
us
this
would have
box.
had this
Yeah,
at
yeah.
one time or another.
can't add the
85% recovered, 15% hospitalized, 5% in ICU.
You know what?
The thing that
just
Minnesota's
add
going to do
trash.
is ensure that if you need an ICU, it's there. If you need the PPE to do the testing, or the first responders that need to be there.
Oh,
that
Stank
will be
100%?
there.
Let's go
If
with
you
it.
need a
Stank.
ventilator here in Minnesota, 15% of the global supply of ventilators is made by Medtronic. They are at the forefront. The bulk of the N95 respirator masks are made by 3M, Honeywell, and others. A lot of you listening today in manufacturing have stepped up to say you'll help fill the void. So the severe impact is going to be there. I recognize that, again, if we could change this last one, if we had, and we're asking for 2 weeks, and I'm asking for your patience, your cooperation, and your understanding that if I'm asking you to sacrifice, I'm asking businesses to sacrifice. We're doing everything we can on the back end to provide a safety net. The federal government's movement on the stimulus and Stimulus 3 is going to be helpful. The Minnesota legislature is doing incredible bipartisan work to make sure that we're there to provide that safety net. I know how painful this is, but if we chose to shelter in place for 5 months, I think all of us understand what the implications would be. And all that would happen is, if we didn't do this surge on capacity, is we would move these lines to the right and still be in the same position. I don't believe that it's prudent to try and shelter in place till a vaccine is there. I don't believe that in the long run the damage that's done to the economy allows us to have those resources necessary as we get smarter and get more information about who can be quarantined and how we can build up the production line. Once they start to stand up, ventilators will be being produced at a much higher rate. So what we're going to do is we're going to do smart mitigation. We're going to push back the peak time, and we're going to use this time wisely. We're using every minute today to step up the supply lines, that supply chain on PPEs, on testing, and again, so many people helping. The Mayo Clinic's capacity
that did nothing.
Others actually did nothing. And others who are stepping up are making a huge difference in this. We can get ahead of it, and that testing piece will be very important down the road a little further. And of course, all the work that's being done on improving
it's the battle of the weak attacks.
So today, here's what I'm asking you to do, Minnesota. And my pledge to you is to use the valuable time you're giving us to build the coalitions, public and private, to produce those ICU units, to produce the necessary PPE that keeps our neighbors safe and drops that number of fatalities significantly. We're going to limit movement outside the homes beyond essential needs, effective Friday, March 27th at 11:59 p.m. to Friday, April 10th. And I want to be clear, there is no magic around a 2-week period. We have weighed out the variables here. We believe at this point in time, as of today, that buys us enough time. We may ask or need to see what's happening with production lines to be able to adjust that accordingly. But we also understand those of you out there who have taken great pains in your manufacturing facilities to do social distancing, who have done great pains to pay your workers and pay their health care. We owe it to you to have this as compressed as we possibly can, to use the time wisely and allow us to move on. We're going to continue with the closure of bars and restaurants.
It has counter. This sucks.
That was from the earlier executive order. That will extend to May 1st at 5 p.m. And we're authorizing the Commissioner of Education to implement our distant learning plan that is ready to start on Monday, the 30th, continue that till May 4th. So
May 4th, they're going to keep everything closed till.
Questions here. We're thinking about all the things you're asking, and again, it all matters. I spent time this morning with Archbishop Hebda and the Catholic bishops, understanding that there is a health component, there is a mental health component,
4th.
There is a economic component of this, there's a social component, and there's a spiritual component about understanding as life goes on, how do we continue to address all of those needs for Minnesota. So we're trying to think of ways to make sure that we're doing the best science on social distancing, but allowing you to live a life that allows those things to get done. So I just am going to hit on a few. This isn't anything.
Redemption going to 14.
Of course, if you need to go to the doctor, safety things you need to do, of course you need to do that. Outdoor activities, be smart about this. Don't congregate together, but if you can get out and social distance and walk,
this is going to get crazy.
Things. If you're running, please do so and stay away from one another. But those are things you can continue to do. You need to get out to the grocery stores. You need to get gasoline. Those things will still be permitted. We're not keeping you in your house. We're asking you because it's going to take cooperation and collaboration. Stay home. Stay home and do
Okay,
these things.
so they're not doing
Interstate
full
travel,
lockdown. They're just saying
when
you
those
should stay
situations
home.
Come up, care of others, displacement, relocation. This is by all means not an exhaustive list, but it starts to give you some ideas. This does not mean you don't step out of your house. This does not mean that you can't do some of the things that keep life functioning on, but it does mean that we're getting more restrictive to get us to that 80%, which bends that curve to the right. And of course, workers who provide essential services. We use this, and the way they figure this is the cybersecurity and infrastructure. When we've gone through these things, whether it's a man-made disaster, whether it's an act of nature, or in this case now where it's a global pandemic, things that are deemed as critical infrastructure, healthcare, law enforcement, childcare, food and agriculture. Many of you out there are listening how you get added, and I want to be clear.
That's an important conversation.
If you are not on this list, that does not mean that the economic activity you provide, if you are a shop owner providing retail sales, you are a part of the fabric of this state and absolutely important. It's just that at this point in time, we're trying to reduce those activities the best that we can to keep things functioning. So your heat stays on, your internet service is still provided. All this that we're doing is to keep those.
You hear the axe attack? We need the internet services to be for sure on. Otherwise, we're doomed.
And buy them some time to get things stood up. By staying home, we're going to limit the spread of this. We're going to buy that time. We'll build out hospital capacity. You see it up here. We're going to increase testing simultaneously, and that will obviously be more important on the back end. And we're going to get those ICU units up. We know what it takes now. Our partners are there. We're working, and I just got off the phone with the 50 governors. Governors are building consortiums. I spent considerable time this morning with Governor Burgum of North Dakota, understanding that what happens when Wisconsin has one order, Minnesota has another order, and North Dakota has another order. Governors understand the importance of this. I get it as people travel back and forth that you can have local reinfection.
There's like nothing you can do in this town, is there?
Asia.
Besides talk to that one chick, which I haven't done yet.
Once we get a handle on this, once we go through the first burn of COVID-19,
what does this dude say?
that now the lessons learned allow us to handle it on the front end.
Sleeping on the job.
Thinking about
what
that,
a guy.
how we could work together. As new data comes in, we will update this. And I can tell you, as I looked at those models, and you look at 74,000 of our neighbors, that is an unacceptable number. We can't allow that to happen. There are really two things at this point that we can add into the model, and when you put numbers into it, it changes the outputs. One of those is the R-naught, which is the measure of how many people infect other people and how that makes that spread. You can change that number by limiting social interaction. And the other number that makes a difference in who lives and who doesn't is by changing the ICU and the healthcare capacity and healthcare provider safety and security. And we're going to take a balanced approach of changing both of those, which still will allow us to function and using the safety net in the short run that the federal government's giving. Just some of the things that we're hearing, and we'll get that information out there. They're extending unemployment insurance, I believe, for 13 weeks with the federal government paying for that. That now allows us to keep our system in place for up to 39 weeks, helping on that. They're also taking into those of you out there listening who are independent contractors who might rent a barber chair or salon chair to get you into the system to help you and those independent business owners. We need to make sure that that back end is there, because this day will come when we're done with this. It will come when we will stand back up. We need to make sure that all the hard work that you've put in, the sacrifice you put in, allows you to start back up again and to benefit from that. So it's an unprecedented challenge for us, but it's one that I truly believe, and I think I told you earlier that data showed that by cell phone and movement.
I know, that's like my thing. Like every single time that I see this come up, I always instantly worry about,
make no mistake,
like my dad's business,
not going to
and I worry about
it's not going to change the reality. This is
all my friends that aren't tech people like me
that are driving.
Like I worry about so many things that are not.
I believe Minnesota has done this, and
like things that I can do, because like look at what I do. I stream
device companies,
so every so often.
Medical institutions that are here, the healthcare providers, and a very strong safety net of our nonprofits and foundations Minnesota
Right,
is well
code.
prepared as any state
Like,
to handle
those
this.
three
The
things are all
collaboration
three
and
things that I can
cooperation that
do
the legislature
from the
has
comfort
provided
of
has
my
given me the
DX
resources
Racer
to be
chair
able to move quickly and swiftly
in front of my
and, as we've
computer
said
and not have to
every
worry about a
time,
single thing.
to
I
move
don't
with
have to
data
leave my
and to
apartment,
move with an
ever.
outcome in mind,
But,
not
like,
to be moved by fear and not to be moved because
I feel bad
something
for
seems
every
simple,
single
but
person
move
that can't
with
do what I do.
actually make a difference. So,
Because-
Minnesotans, we're in this together. I'm
Yeah.
asking you to buckle it up for a few more weeks here. I'm asking our manufacturers to step it up and provide for the ICU units. We're going to draw upon all of the resources that we have and make sure we get through this together. So I will be addressing daily, just like normal, with our healthcare folks, our Commissioner of DEED, Joe Kelly over at Emergency Management. And so today even we'll follow this up with a lot of the questions that you have. What I would ask all of you is to follow the media. Don't trade in theory or innuendo. Try and get the best facts possible. If something is not working for you, try and access sites where we can get it. Tell us what we can do better for you, and believe in your neighbor. And I want to just say, I saw the wonderful story when I opened my paper of neighborhoods that are getting out, social distancing, and doing physical training, PT, together in the mornings. That's the Minnesota spirit. We'll get through this, and more information will follow up. Thank you, Minnesota.
All right, you've been listening to Minnesota Governor Tim Walz.
Okay.
A couple things of note here. I'm not going to go through a bunch of numbers, but we're using now, the state is using some modeling data specific
So
to
we'll
Minnesota COVID-19.
exit that, because at some point I probably could get in trouble for like copyright stuff or whatever. That was a government speech, so I figured I couldn't get in too much trouble for like copyright stuff with that. But now let me just get the music back. And then we can talk about it. Alright. How is game volume? Can you hear game volume? Like a little bit? And then we can dive into like what was just said there. Because I assume that like that's going to be like a norm for stuff. I feel like... Okay. So like first, I want to talk to this girl, and then I'll talk about what we just watched. Oh, hello. Could you hold on just a moment? That Poplio is trapped over there, and I need to get to safety. I'm a water Pokemon trainer, but if any Pokemon touches the lake, it's going to be seriously hurt. Hey, Char! Wait, I forgot who Kane was. Oh, is that my rival person? Making friends in high places, are we? Haha, I wouldn't necessarily say high places. Char looks a little lot. This is Amaria, one of the highest ranking gym leaders in Reborn. You really don't know. Really, it's no big deal. More importantly, we need to figure out what to do about Poplio. Poplio? Oh, is it trapped there? Here I thought you two were just staring off into the sunset together. If it can't get out of there, it will be in serious trouble. Nah. What? You're not alone. You have no doubt. We'll put our heads together. We're gonna figure this out. Why are you singing? Grimer, I choose you. Oh wait till I sing. I know time will be at your side. We're a team on a roller coaster ride. Each one of us knows just what to do, and we're never gonna stop searching for you. Hey Poplio, hop on. Pop. Oh baby, listen to me. We're gonna set you free. Yeah. Pop. Dude, that was actually like fun. Yeah, I get that a lot. Usually from boys though. Great work, Grimer. You can return now. Later. I seems to have taken a liking to you. Huh? Well, he's a cutie for sure. Hey, Poplio, do you want to come with me? Leo! I think that's a yes, please. Alright. I'll keep you safe from now on, little buddy. Boop! Hey, what's the matter? I don't think it wants to be protected anymore. think it wants to return the favor. Yeah. Yep, you gotta look out for your trainer, too. Do you mind giving Poplio a chance to oh boy, I gotta battle the Poplio. Well, Char, here's our rematch. I'm so glad I healed right before this. Alright, so we'll do rifle battle, and then we'll talk. Switching redemption. Ugh. This is the Poplio that was just saved. Will I miss another supersonic? Yes, I will. We'll just horror attack. That did nothing. Redemption. Oh, there's misty terrain up anyway. I should have paid attention. Oh my gosh, I cannot lose redemption. Going to rocket. You just headbutt. That strengthens Icy Wind? Are you kidding me? What? I don't have any potions. I don't want to lose a Pokemon though. Oh, I'm going to lose Bandit. I don't want to lose Bandit. But Bandit's probably the most sackable member, right? Yeah. Bandit's probably the most sackable member. Sad, I gotta lose a doggo. Alright, we definitely need to do some grinding. We're definitely probably a little under-leveled for all this. Well, Star Char isn't. How much is the Aqua Jet gonna do? Okay, that did like nothing. Oh, if I would have known that, I would have just switched in Star Char. Oh well. I didn't even see what they're sending. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm gonna lose another Pokemon to this. We are under-leveled as heck. Are you kidding me? Since when can Screech miss? Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. So I have 61 HP. And it hasn't taken any damage, so I can't knock out the Dragon Rage. Charmeleon. 25. Ember. What? Fine. Flamethrower. Ember is like base 60. I got 50s. I got way less special attack than it says I'm supposed to have. Oh, is my lock gonna end? Alright, we're going to switch and rocket, and then we're going to hope for a flinch. Oh, it's faster than rocket. Is my lock about to end? Is this going to be the end of my lock? Are we kidding me? Super underprepared Michael just loses the lock? Okay, no. I sacked my rocket for nothing. Oh, we're never trusting the damage calculator ever again. Didn't expect that. Well, Char's full of surprises in all the right ways. That said, I gotta get back to the wasteland. If I don't handle a certain something out there and fast, I'll never live it down. I'll take care of this one and see you guys around. Oh boy. Lots of Pokemon are suffering like the way it is. Do you know Florina? Oh, so you were with her at the Mosswater Factory. Well, what are we doing all the way out here? We should both get back to the park before it gets much worse. Come soon, okay? What park? I don't know what she's talking about. All I know is we got sad business to do. Alright, so basically, I guess what Minnesota... This is so sad. Because Redemption's still alive, but Bandit's out. Fortunately, Rocket's out. And Stank is out. So what? We'll take in Timmy? Guess. We'll take in Trash. I guess we'll take in Yoon. Is this the squad? It's an awkward squad, that's for sure. Oh well. Okay, so Minnesota. Jeez, that's a... Okay. Anyways, so Minnesota came to the conclusion that we are kind of shut down, but not permanently shut down, I guess. They're basically saying to social distance unless you're essential. Definition of essential is a little weird. We aren't sure what definition of essential is, really. Like, I don't know how sure we are on what definition of essential is when it comes to businesses. Like, we know it's like grocery stores, and we know it's like repair shops, but like, we're not sure. We know it's not restaurants, and we know it's not specialty stores, and we know it's not like anything you can do for entertainment. We know is not considered essential, but pretty much everything else is. So like, I don't know, would it be fair to say that like 60% of businesses are not considered essential and like 40% are? Is like that what the definition is of essential? Like 50% of businesses are, and or like 60% aren't, and like 40% is? Like, in all honesty, how many things are actually closing? Because like any office space job can just say, oh, we're working remote, done. But like, and every single restaurant's closed. Yeah, that's easy. Every single bar is closed. Easy. It falls underneath like restaurant. Every single like specialty store, like GameStop or your yarn store or like haircut salon or like stuff like that is closed, right? But like, yeah. But then that begs the question, like, does construction shut down? Do construction, like, that begs the question, do construction businesses shut down? Are they considered essential? Because if all the repair shop places are not considered essential, then like, technically, they need stuff to fix, right? So like, if you're keeping all the repair shops and stuff open, then shouldn't all like the construction businesses and all that stuff also be open? Especially since like, it's kind of easy to social distance yourself as a construction worker anyway, because you don't like talk to anyone while you're on the job anyway. The only people that you actually talk to are your direct like coworkers. So like, I'm not sure. It's like a weird line. It's a really weird line to think about actually with how that works. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how we're supposed to think about that, in all honesty. Because it's like, oh, I never noticed that girl there. How many headbutt trees are there? Well, that's just rude. Weird. Yeah, but like, that's so gray area. If construction depends by project that they're working on, that's super gray area. Because it's like, this is the time of year that like workers, that like all your like big gravel pits and stuff, this is the time of year they all start to get going because they got to gear up for all the projects that happen in the summer, right? And so it's like, I'm not sure. I need an EXP share or something. What's that? Oh, some notification. I need to turn this down. Okay. Oh, of course this isn't supposed to be easy, X-Attack, but that's the whole point where we're having this discussion. Because it's like, I don't know, I think that like that's what the whole issue is with stuff. It's just like trying to define everything. So it's incredibly hard to define something. And if you define it wrong, then it's even more awkward. Also, why do trainers only give me like $32 if I win something? Check out the other, find out. Weird. Also weird. Yeah, I don't know, it's all weird to me. Like, I'm just not, you know. Ultra potion. Yeah, that's all I know too. I have to work. Like, that's pretty much all I know too. Alright. I'm not sure. Weird. So anyways, I might call the stream good now because I have to cook food and then I have class tonight, which is why like I mainly turned on the stream because I was like, what's going on in Minnesota? So I guess like I don't know, what's the overall differences between Minnesota and Pennsylvania, I guess, or like actually no, it seems like both are about the same now. We're both kind of shut down. We're both like, yeah. It's gonna be It's gonna be interesting to see how the rest of the world unfolds. Yeah, I know, right? Class. Yeah, some people have that. Some people still have that thing called class. Yeah, it's like, I guess now Minnesota's shutdown is weird. Nostad 4 is now, oh, look, thank you Nostad. Thank you for joining the stream. Joining the fun. I don't know, Nostad, did you watch the Walz speech that just happened? Am I about to clue you in on what Governor Walz just talked about in our lovely home state that is Minnesota? Okay, so apparently you guys were only at like a 50% for social distancing in Minnesota, and now you guys are going to go up to like an 80% for social distancing in Minnesota. So I guess like, I don't know, even more big things happen with like the whole essential thing. I guess that's what's happening, is there's more like essential stuff happening for the most part. But yeah, it's basically, oh, Minnesota is shut down until, was it May 14th? Is that the day? I think it was May 14th. Minnesota shut down until, I think we're quote unquote shut down until May 14th. Which is like, I don't know. It's weird. They're waiting for me. Oh, I got cut. That should be the do trick. Can anyone in my broken party learn cut? I don't want to teach Star Chart cut. We might have to change our team. Yeah, dude, I don't want to teach my cut. Sounds awful. You know what? For story progression, we'll do it. I'll have to look up move deleter. We'll get rid of smoke screen, I guess. Scratch does 40. Dude, cut does 50. Yeah, I taught my Charizard cut too, and I was depressed. We'll get rid of smoke screen. There won't be that many times I'll click it. Alright, so they want us to go around. Cut this? Is this what I cut? Oh, that's not what I'm cutting. What am I cutting? Oh, am I cutting this tree? Ah, yes. Boop. Alright, sure. Just out here cutting down some trees. Until I feel like it's too late and I gotta do cooking. Hey, what's this? No, no, stop. What? Alright. I don't think... I don't think I'm strong enough for this, actually. Our team got really battered up. I think we gotta grind. I think we gotta grind. What's Animal Crossing? Are you kidding? Dude, I don't want Animal Crossing. Dude, I gotta finish Mystery Dungeon. Gotta finish Mystery Dungeon first, my dude. What, are you enjoying Animal Crossing too, like our good friend X Attack? Are you also enjoying Animal Crossing? Just give me a Pokemon to fight. There we go. You kids out here enjoying Animal Crossing? Psh. Dude, I play a real man's game. I play the Pokemon. Not against level 15 Mankeys, though. How much does that do? Okay, we're good. Dude, I got Pokemon. I got a Pokemon right here on my screen in front of you, bro. What you talking about? You're still waiting for the Pokemon to show up. We're trying to train up our Yum. Little Igglybuff. We'll get rid of Parasong. The heck is a red? Is that a fish that you can catch in Animal Crossing? People in your red snappers, you people in your your Animal Crossing fishing experiences. Dude, that fish ain't going to evolve anytime soon, bruh. This must be where I caught trash. Oh no. That's annoying. Oh no. Oh no. Is this the death of Hume? Please no. Run! No, 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 not don't attack! Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm making it easier for me to run away. That's what I'm doing. You know what? Let's fight it. Let's fight it. We'll be a man. We'll fight this. Why do I miss everything? Well, this is going to be a battle of the weak attack stats, isn't it? At least the music is popping. That's what matters, right? The music is popping. Oh, there we go. We got it. Oh, I used Lear. What an annoying fun time. That did 0 damage. Oh my gosh. I don't want to play this out. But I can't escape. Okay, it hurt itself. PogChamp. That did no damage. Dude, Yum is awful. It's okay, we got redemption. The shiny Goldeen. Redemption's about to rock your world. With that horn attack. Boom. Okay, we can work with that. That is damage that we can actually work with. Got that big horn. That big horn of attacks. Yum's level 10 now, bros. Maybe Yum will be more useful. Except, do I have an antidote? Oh, I do. Okay. We have it. How much money do I even have? 3K. $3K. We still need to heal good old Star Char. Because if our Charmeleon's not in good shape, our whole team is in bad shape. That battle, that rival battle just had to happen at the worst time. Oh my gosh. Alright. But we'll probably upload this to YouTube for the people. The people need this action on YouTube. I know people are missing the Reborn playthrough, so they probably want it. This will probably be how we do Reborn playthrough. We'll do like short, like hour and some stream. And then keep it moving. Although I'll probably do grinding off screen because, yeah, the whole grinding process is like pretty bum. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to save. And then we'll grind off screen. I got to make food because I have class at 6 p.m. and it's 4 p.m. here. So I got time to make food, time to eat food, got prep for class, then call it good. Not sad. Thanks for popping by the stream. Thanks for the follow. To anyone who's watching this on YouTube, because I will put this on YouTube because we did talk about the coronavirus versus PA versus Minnesota. We did talk about, dude, I was singing on the stream earlier. You'll have to watch back this VOD. I was singing. I was actually singing on the stream today. And then we'll play some Reborn. Maybe, you know what? If I get a good amount, if I get affiliate on Twitch, I will do a Twitch Sings stream. If I ever get affiliate, I will do a Twitch Sings stream. That's the deal. We'll call that a deal. If I ever get to affiliate, we'll do a Twitch Sings stream. But for that matter, otherwise, yeah. Dude. You tell me to post that I will do Twitch Sings in our Discord. It's gonna happen. I'm off to the Winona Smash Discord. I'm off to the General. We're gonna tag Nostad. If I ever get affiliated on Twitch, I will do Twitch Sings stream. Alright, you have it. It's in that. Bam. That is now out there. And you know what? We'll put it on YouTube too. So YouTube people, come by twitch.tv/starchar. Star_char. I gotta do some work to get the original StarChar name. I gotta see if I can get the original StarChar name. Twitch.tv/star_char. Twitch.tv StarChar. Whichever one. I'll link it in the description of this video. Yeah. To all you guys watching on YouTube, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do so. Please, it would mean the world to me. Drop a like on the video. It would also mean the world to me. And then, of course, the most important part of all is that, you know what, X-Tech, I'll have to mod you. And yeah, we'll have to... How can I do that? Can I just like click on this username? I don't want to report. I'll have to figure out how to do that later. I'll probably mod X-Attack eventually. That'll probably happen. Probably sometime soon X-Attack will see the sword. Anyways, again, YouTube, if you enjoyed watching this really on-the-fly Reborn playthrough, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Most important part of all to you guys, have an awesome day. Twitch, it's great interacting with you guys. Nostad, thanks for the follow. X-Attack, thanks for dropping by as per usual. Nostad, thanks for dropping by as per usual. And then, yeah. Wait, I didn't record. I'll figure out how to get this to YouTube. Well, don't worry about it, guys. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So I guess, to you guys, have yourselves an awesome day. Catch you later.